Guys, welcome back to Honest Straightforward Reviews. Today I have got a comparison between the Beats Studio 3 Wireless and the WH-1000XM4 by Sony's. Okay, I've got this comparison split into three sections. First, I'll be looking at the boxes and the unboxing experience. If you want the complete unboxing experience where it's got all the seals and it's completely brand new, I've got all those in the links. I've also got some other colors of the Beats, like a white one with gold, a gray one with gold, so the writings are gold, and I've also got a black one as well. Now, other than that, the second stage, I'll be looking at a comparison between both the headphones side by side and looking at the body and things like that. And towards the end, I'll be looking at noise cancellation and sound quality. Without further ado, let's get this started. First of all, I've got the Sony on my right. Okay, let's look at the box. Not too much, a bit of information overflow. Let's look at the Sony. You slide it out from the side. Okay, looking inside the box, there's not much happening here. All right, the unboxing of this is not too impressive. You get the case with it. All right, let's put that aside for now, and that's it, guys. Simple. You get warranty and some free stuff with it. That's basically it. Nothing too special. Now let's look at the Beats. Okay, so looking at it, it's got that Apple sign of being minimalistic. Got some information in the back, but it's pretty good. You're not drowning in it. Let's slide it so you get a box that's slid out. Okay, look at that, guys. So normally this is not this hard to pull out. It's just probably I've not put it back in properly. So that's basically it. You don't see much. Now look at this box. How good does that look? The red and black. Okay, and every box differs with the colors. Look at that. Red. Established in 08. Okay, so this is the decade edition. All right, it's got a little tab. Let's put that aside for a sec. That's the case. You get a little metal hook for it. Got another tab here, guys. Love that attention to detail. Got the warranty paperwork. Nice and solid, beautiful. You get the hook, you get the charger, and you get a cable with it as well. Now let's move to the next segment where we look at the boxing. Okay, so slightly smaller box, however it's a lot bulgier, whereas this is flatter. Cloth, both of them. Normally this is kind of a leather feel, but because this is a decade edition, you get a thicker zip, bigger zip, and also cloth. Okay, very nice feeling cloth, not too bad at all. Actually, let's start off with the Beats. Okay, look at that zip. Beautiful, nice and solid and thick metal. Okay, metal here, so looks really nice. Let's open this up. There you go. Now here is what you got, really soft. Okay, let's get that out of the way. This is the headphones, by the way. Let's get that out of the way actually. Now you get a charging cable with it, which has the Beats emblem on it, and this is the other cable you get with it, which is 3.5 to 3.5, and it's got the Beats emblem on it as well. This is what I like about it. It's got a remote. Okay, up, down, bang, and this also has voice. Now some of you guys who are gamers out there want to play Fortnite or whatever, and you want to do voice chat, this is your thing to go with. It's TRRS. Okay, TRRS, so it does chatting as well through this cable. If your cable has just two lines between it, it's TRS, or one line, it's not even that. So that's really plus. Now guys, let's look at the charging cable. So micro USB, and that's what you get. You get the little Beats logos on there. Okay, they're really soft to touch, a little bit like the Apple Watch silicon bands. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Let's leave the Beats here. That's how they fold. Okay, let's look at this guy. Hard case, cloth, nothing too fancy. Got a pocket, very practical. Got a holder. Zip, looks nice color, but very cheaply built. It's not heavy, thick, anything like that. The zip is of good quality, nothing too special though. Okay, just really practical. Okay, opening it up, very soft inside to stop any of those scratches, nasty scratches. What I like about this is this little splitter. Okay, if you guys can see that properly. So this little splitter stops this banging about, okay, and scratching your headphones, okay, which is really nice to see. A lot of headphones don't have that. Other than that, you've got the flight adapter, the 3.5 to 3.5 jack with no remote. Okay, so as you can see, it's got just two splitters, so this won't work for mic. Not that it's got a mic, so you can't chat with these headphones with a mic on, but you can connect the Beats one to these and play your Fortnite. USB to USB-C charging, which is a plus. All right, so that's basically it. That's how these guys fold up. This is how Beats fold up. Okay, let's start off with the Beats. Okay, so very flamboyant, as you can see. The colors right in your face. The black, red looks beautiful. Almost reminds me of a sports car. If this was glossy black and red, it would be like, imagine a sports car, two-seater, black outside, interior, red seats and things like that. This looks like that to me. Okay, very simple. Okay, I love that about it. Headphone jack, charging, turning off, on button. Okay, pairing as well. If you've got, it's got the M1 chip, so if you've got an iPhone and iDevices, you just bring it close and it connects. That's the simplicity of it. Up on this side, up and down, clicking, off, on, skip, pause, skip, go back, hold for Siri. Beautiful. Slides out, metal, slides out, beautiful. All right, nice cups. Now I have to say that the cups on my original got damaged. They were replaced. Then the left side had some crackling and it got replaced again. So this is the third replacement, third headphones. Down here is silicone, very soft to touch. Okay, this is fake leather, and inside is cloth as well. Okay, so these are okay-ish to put on. Okay, so I'll get into comfort in a second. Now let's give this a rest. Let's look at these guys. All right, nothing much to see here. Very simplistic design, subtle, just look at. All right, however, when you have them on, they're a bit intrusive. Okay, to be honest. Beautiful about this is the cups are very nice, very comfortable. However, they can, as with the Beats, have wear and tear. There are oval, which is really comfortable, and also the speakers sit on a slant to your ear, which is really good to see as well. Plastic everywhere, a bit of leather, a feely thing, headband, but the plastic feels premium. It doesn't feel too cheap either. So you've got micro USB-C, you've got a power, you've got the charging here, the jack here, headphone jack, and you've got a customizable button. Now this can be used for Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, or you can use it for transparency mode / noise cancellation. Other than that, this also turns off when you take it off. Okay, that's very cool. Okay, that's very, very cool about these headphones. I'll really like them. Now, having them head to head sound, this absolutely poo-poos this. Okay, the sound on this guy is so beautiful. It's crisp, it's clean, it has every single instrument playing by itself. I was listening to Rammstein, I was listening to Rage Against the Machine. The vocals are crisp and clear and defined, and then the instruments, the drums, the guitars are all in their own space. Okay, whereas this guy, it's muddled. They're all mixed in together. It feels, you can't really get a clear sense of the vocals and things like that. They're all mixed together. This feels a little bit like how English people make their white tea. So you just dip a couple of a bag of tea and then just put some milk in there, and that's basically it. And it looks muddy and yucky, and when you drink it, it's nearly cold because the milk was cold and things like that. Whereas this feels like something what they do in the subcontinent. They let the tea sit and brew at a slow temperature. Then they add in warm milk, not cold milk. Then they let that brew together, and they put some cardamom in there, and it's got all these spices tingling all your senses. This feels like that. So I'm not trying to compare tea between two different countries, but it started to sound like that. But this is how that is. So this is the feeling that I get: muddied, and clear. Okay, noise cancellation is just for name there. It's barely any good, especially like, look, if they were your first headphones and you've never experienced noise cancellation, they sound really good. Okay, but if you came from a Sony, or you came from a Bose, or you came from a Bang & Olufsen headphone and you put these on, the sound and the anti-noise cancellation are absolutely rubbish. If you want to make phone calls, they're just passable, okay, in a very quiet area. Yeah, I wouldn't answer calls on these. They're absolutely rubbish. Okay, on top of that, this one is absolutely great. The Sony, the noise cancellation is gorgeous. It's so good. It's adaptive as well, and it listens to your areas and things like that. And another thing that I would like to add is you can answer phone calls on these comfortably without an issue. All right, so looking at what you get with app or whatever, you don't get an app for the Beats Studio Wireless. So all you get is you go into the settings and Bluetooth, unless if you're using Android, you get an app which is basic, but you go into Bluetooth and you just, yeah, that's it. You can name it and you can look at the model number, and that is basically it, what you can do with the Beats Premium flagship headphones. You can also check where to update it as well. So if you go down here, that's where you can update it. That's basically it, guys. It's pretty basic. All right, now this is Sony's app. It's beautiful, it's strong, and it's really well built. Okay, so first of all, you've got all the information you need about your music, okay, how to control it, volume and everything. This is what I really love: visual, new device, what's connected, the two simultaneous devices that are connected to your phone. Right now I've just got one, I haven't connected to anything else. And this adaptive sound control, so right now I'm standing, okay, so I'm not moving around. It's got the noise cancellation at the best. So what it does, it's kind of an adaptive noise cancellation. So I'll explain what happens. So when you've got this on, the app is actually learning what you're doing. So for example, I go at the gym, I'm sitting in the car, it'll sense that, and the noise cancellation would be completely turned up. I can't hear anything in the car. It's beautiful. No road noise, no engine noise, no traffic, nothing. It's so quiet. It's really good. Okay, as soon as I get into the gym, like I get out of the car, it senses that I'm walking. So what it does is it drops the noise cancellation a little bit back, and I can hear the cars next to me. I can hear drivers and people walking, so I'm a bit aware of my situation, which is really good. Okay, very important, so you don't get under somebody's car by mistake. You can also turn them off from here. Okay, you've got all these controls where you can back it up and restore it from settings. Okay, you can check your information and update it and things like that. On sound, you've got ambient sound control, so the noise cancellation, how much you want it at, so like that, you know. And voice focuses, it focuses on voices around you, lets those voices in. Speak to chat was really an impressive feat that I experienced. Okay, so when you're wearing these headphones and you're going around and you've got the shopping in your hand and you've got a car key in your hands are absolutely full, and somebody starts talking to you, as soon as you open your mouth, it pauses the music, lets in all the voices, your voice and the person you're talking to, and you can actually hear them clearly without even taking off the headphones. It absolutely works. It's absolutely good. Okay, it's really well, and you can adjust it. And after, when you stop talking, you've even got an automatic setting where I've set it at short, 15 seconds. It starts it itself, or you can just tap it on the right cup for the touch sensitive pad there, and it'll just play your music. Okay, you can optimize noise cancellation as well. You can take pictures of your ear, and it also checks the atmospheric pressure, and according to that gives you the best noise cancellation. Equalizer, absolutely love it. Very important to have, guys. I can't stress. You've got pre-built ones in there, you know, you can customize them as well, you know, speech boost, bass boost, and all that stuff. So yeah, absolutely in love with this. So really important. Bose, I mean the Beoplay didn't have it. Okay, Bose don't have it. A lot of apps don't have it. I don't know why they even offer the apps if they're not like this. When you get used to this, the rest of the apps just look like they just did a blasé job of it, where they weren't even fussed how people would perceive it. Okay, next thing, 3D reality audio setup. What this is basically, it's the same as spatial audio with the AirPods Max. Okay, the spatial audio is very gimmicky, I feel like it, with AirPods Max, because it's not even supported by Apple TV. Okay, it's an unfinished product, whereas this is supported by a lot of music apps, not Spotify, not Apple Music, but Tidal and things like that. So it's really like that. It's really immersive. The audio is really good. If you've tried this once, it just feels like you're there, you know what I mean, with the musician, and he's just playing and singing in front of you. It's really, really cool. It analyzes your ear. It also looks at the apps that are using it. Sound quality. Okay, so what this does is it gives you either stable connection or a good sound. I've got it at good sound. I've never had a problem with it, with the connection dropping out and things like that. The DSEE Extreme is Sony's little thing where they actually grab the sound and really do amplification work with it and clarify it and things like that. Now, you can have two devices connected simultaneously, which is a really useful thing to have. For example, if you've got a MacBook or you've got a computer and your phone and you want to pair them to both all the time, or an Apple Watch or whatever, and a phone. Okay, so this is basically the button that you get on the side of the Sony. This is customizable, so you can customize it to like Google Assistant and things like that, or to the noise cancellation. For example, a short press one time turns off or on or this ambient sound, or if you long press it, it lets you optimizes the noise cancellation, which is really useful to have. Like, it's not just one press, you can have a long press and a short press. Okay, automatic off, you can, when you take it off, it automatically turns off after a while. You can have that automatically pauses the headphones, which is it works, guys. It's so good. When the headphones move off your ears a little bit when you're working out and you're lying down, it doesn't pause it, but as soon as you put it on your neck, it pauses. Okay, so it works. It's really good. With the H9I's, it was gimmicky, the Beoplay. I think that's why they took it out in the 3rd generation H9. So very, very useful. I really loved this, how it works, and it's good. Okay, it's got sound notification as well, and what language you wanted, and also the software update, obviously. Okay, so that's basically it for the Apple, the Sony version of it. The app, really immersive, really, really good. Okay, and between these two, what I would say is the any day. Alright guys, let's come to the verdict time. Okay, who would go for which one? Alright, so without wasting your time, this is the one to buy. End of story. Okay, however, who would buy these? Okay, if you get them at a really good price, you're locked into Apple's ecosystem. You want the W1 chip connectivity where you can have it to all your iCloud devices, Beats, and you want to look flamboyant, something that stands out. All right, Beats are known for that, especially their white with gold one and their gray with gold one. They really stand out. Even this one, when it's new, just the matte is not that good. It's good to clean. The glossy one is prone to fingerprints, but it doesn't stand out as much. But flamboyance is basically the word that you would buy it for. Everything else, this does so much better. You get a marvelous industry leading app customization support that you get with this. The noise cancellation, absolutely best. It beats the best headphones that are 3 times its price. Noise cancellation, call quality, rubbish, great. Noise cancellation, great. rubbish. Sound quality, perfection, rubbish. It's like muddy tea, okay? Drinking muddy tea and drinking something that all the spices, the flavors and everything stand out and they're well defined, okay? Comfort, look at that, the oval shape, how comfortable they are. Not too comfortable, they squeeze on your ears, your ears don't fit in them properly, okay? I would go with these, the sound, noise cancellation, everything, they do so much better. Alright guys, thank you for watching this to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do subscribe and like. Liking it helps spread the word and other people to find it, and subscribing it helps support the channel. If you want to support us further, you can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok and Patreon. If you really feel enthusiastic about that support, you can become a pledger at Patreon. Anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day. Comment below what you thought about this, what other comparisons would you see, and which one you would go for. Alright guys, take care, bye bye.